So as we're booting up the game, you'll be greeted with a bunch of stuff that you have to skip. So just skip all cutscenes, everything. You will have to agree to having your birthday be known to them. If you disagree, as I did here, it'll just tell you you have to be online in order to do my career mode, and you can't be online if you don't actually have your birthday given to them and agree to all their policies. So do that crap, and then by the way, just don't do the character creation with your face. Just don't even waste your time. If you're planning to stay and play this game for a while, try it if you want to, but if you have a beard, you're out of luck. It just won't do it. I had studio quality lighting, and even then on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, it just wouldn't go. So anyway, don't bother with that. Then on position, once you have your character creation under MyCarrer, I already have a save file that I was trying earlier, but for you, I'm going to start from scratch. You go to, it'll ask you to actually create your new character once you start a new career, either way. So set up your character, any name, doesn't matter. Position, I've read up that it's actually point guard, the best for assists, meaning an assist means throwing the ball to a teammate and then the teammate scores right after. If they lose contact with the ball and then regain it, it won't count. It has to be an immediate assist or immediate basket that came from you giving the ball to that player. By the way, choose the third one, playmaking. I screwed up and chose the fourth one. So make sure you do the third one. And that'll enhance your actual pass accuracy, your ball handle, and post moves, which I actually struggled and I probably wasted a few minutes because I was lacking the actual necessary points to pull it off, but I was able to. So even if you messed up on the actual things, you can still pull it off. I suggest you go for strength, because honestly, I can only think of vertical is for shooting, and agility, is for moving around, so that's good. And strength, I suppose, is for ball handling and passing it around, I guess, grabbing that ball, keeping it tight. I just fill up all my points here when you get your potential. Set up your potential, just fill up the playmaking as much as it lets you. And then I'd recommend just go do, I don't know, a little bit here and there, or a little bit on everything. It doesn't really matter on the other ones. I just, definitely not shooting though. Don't invest too much on shooting. Make sure you invest in the other things besides shooting. But once you invest your points, your character will just be happy. You choose its height, how fat you want him to be, heavy, and then your wingspan. You can follow my programming. I just try to keep it strength and acceleration and speed all without being affected as I made changes. Vertical, I didn't care whatsoever. Once you choose your potential, make sure that your takeover is the actual playmaker. That will help you a lot when it comes to making assists. It even says it on the description over there at the very last part of the text. So ignore the other two. Once you start booting up, you're going to be greeted with a bunch of stuff. I'd even suggest, if you like, to skip the intro to MyCarrer and go directly to the NBA. I've read reports, actually. I'm not too sure it'll actually not allow you your first time, because since this is my second profile, if it does, try to skip it. If it doesn't let you, just muscle through it. And let's keep going. I chose the Lakers because that's my team since I was into the NBA, and recently I'm not too much of it. I've kind of separated myself from them. The attention to detail, honestly, is really nice. I really like, if I were an NBA sports fan as to the video game form, I would definitely have a blast with all these features. The more I played, the more I actually enjoyed it, honestly. It's a really nice presentation. So, at the beginning, once you start your first game, and this happens to pretty much every game almost, you'll see it says press A sim to next appearance. Definitely press it and it'll simulate it. You can't do anything here because you're in the bench. And then you want to hold A as that tab or scoreboard thing shows up. You just want to press and hold A until it lets you skip it. If there's enough time to actually play, the game will let you play. And you want to hold RB to be able to see which button goes to which character and shoot them. I suggest try to play to the advantages of the player. If you know if they're good at this or that, or look up their stats, that'll give you a better idea and on how and who and when to shoot what you need to shoot to them, to do assists. For example, At first, it is really frustrating if you're new to NBA, completely new. It is irritating, the control scheme, everything. It's like a new game, you know, and the fact that it's actually moving quite fast and whatnot, it can get irritating. So just be patient. It took me about 1 hour and 15 minutes to do it, and that's for the fact that I messed up on one of the settings for my character. I suggest I think if you do the right ones, you will have much better luck when it comes to that. For example, another tips I used on LeBron James is who I try to make the plays with, get him to score, give me an assist. It actually helped me once I started taking advantage of that. I kept trying some players. Just try the player from the team that you're playing and see which one scores more often and whatnot. Honestly, within the last the few minutes that you get to play, you kind of, if you're truly looking into it, you can get a feel for what's working, what isn't. Definitely one setting I will recommend that I did not change till way after. I mean, towards the end. Uh, Change the time from 5 minutes per round to 12 minutes, if I'm correct. Change it to the highest. Don't change the difficulty because it is automatically set to the easiest, which is called Pro. I think it's funny the settings for the difficulties, but anyway, try to keep it to the longest time so you get the more chances to actually play. And by the way, whenever you skip the bench, sometimes it will get you to a clock where you can't skip any further because technically there's no time to put you in the game. So that's pretty much game over there. But just keep playing. You will get it. Trust me. I've read reports on people getting it in 30 minutes. Like I said, I took an hour and 15. I've read up on an hour and a half. All right, that's it. That is how you get 10 assists is what you need for the 75 points. And just follow that process and you'll get there. Just be patient, like I said during the video, and you'll get it done, trust me. And try to enjoy the experience of a new game, you know? And if you already hate him, then 75 points is worth it, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you are curious about how much it is when it comes to redeeming it for rewards and whatnot, I'm going to have a little thing up here and earlier in the video where it'll link you to my Microsoft Rewards guide for spring 2020, so you'll know how and why and how to use those rewards to be able to get free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and Xbox Live Gold, plus even gift cards for Microsoft through the official Microsoft Rewards endorsed program. Real quick, I didn't show you that I actually unlock it. Just a fun little detail. My Xbox, whenever I was gonna go and turn the challenge in, it actually crashed. So my Xbox doesn't usually do sports related games. So definitely I feel the frustration on it. And it is Thursday, so the end of the week is probably saying, I'm done with this. But anyway, I hope to see you on Mixer too. And if you like this, don't forget that my Mixer channel is on the description, and you can hit the like button plus subscribe with the bell so you get notified whenever a new weekly challenge comes out or monthly. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below and on social media. I'm in107, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.